2020 has been a weird year for the human race. If you had to name 2020, what would you name it? I personally would name it Karen. 2020 has been the most Karen year in human existence. And it's no coincidence that Karens have been in full swing. We even encountered one in our last video, the trampoline staircase into the ocean. But what I didn't realize is more footage of the Karen was captured than we had anticipated. So we're gonna start this video off with a bang. Get it? Shout out to Bang Energy, shout out to the Bang Energy CEO for fueling the dream and for allowing me to have enough energy to break down this stressful Karen situation. If you missed our last two videos, we set 5 world records by building a stilted trampoline staircase into the ocean. Then I realized we also broke 5 more records by putting the world's tallest trampoline in the ocean. So that's 10 world records in one video. If that's not worth liking this video, I don't know what is. Please, it's all we ask. It's not that hard. If I can spend 20,000 clicks for you to watch this video, you can click one button and like my video. I actually have a keystroke counter on my computer now, and it has informed me that yesterday I clicked 11,600 times. Today I clicked 7,000 times. It took 19,000 clicks for you to watch my last video. You can click one button, I promise. We also plan on doing a line of trampolines from my house into the ocean, and I'm gonna need your help for this. But I'm gonna ask for it on Instagram. I can't really ask on YouTube, so if you wanna follow me on Instagram and you live in the area and you think that you can help us out, follow me. Follow me anyways. Please. There are many, many Karens throughout all walks of life. Today we mainly focus on the beach Karens. We've seen them, we love them, not really, but they are fun to watch. So let's dive deep into the history books, along with reviewing some new footage in today's episode of Beach Karens. We're gonna start with probably the most famous Karen encounter on any beach in history. This video has 20 million views and it features 2 Karens caught stealing a canopy on the beach. Then they attack.
Is that yours?
Roll it. Man approaches the 2 Karens and asks if the canopy is theirs.
Yeah, this is our stuff.
This is yours?
Yes.
Wait a minute. This is ours.
No, it is. This is all ours. All of it. The chairs, the bag, this is all our stuff. My kids, yep, that's my kids. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Then the classic Karen move, caught in the act of stealing, tries to accuse him of recording her as if that is the real problem.
We'll let it slide,
here.
but I'm glad I made it in time.
No, I'm not making it slide. I'm telling you.
No, there's... No, step away from my How about that?
You know what? I will, and then I'm going to take that camera and put it in the grass. Are you going to like that? Step back.
Yeah, I stole your stuff and I got caught, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna act like this is all your fault and I'm gonna break your camera for recording me. That makes perfect sense. The Karen then attacks.
Step back. Stop it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I have to give it to the man for laughing at the Karen afterwards, and I'm glad that this was captured on video. Not only captured on video, but made the news as well. That brings us to the second Karen of today's episode. So my little brother and his friends were skimboarding outside of my house, which is near the beach, when a group of ladies asked them if they could skim somewhere else. Which is fine, but they were directly outside of my house, so I don't feel like they should have to move if they don't want to. They're not bothering anyone. And it got to the point where one of the Karens decided she was gonna stand on my little brother's skimboard until he moved down the beach. She really didn't like that they were skimboarding near where she was sitting, so she decided that because they wouldn't stop having their fun, she was gonna stand on their skimboard and stand on their skimboard until they left or something. I don't know. Can I ask why you're standing on my little brother's board? Yeah, these are all my brothers. I have work to do?
Yeah, they're extremely disrespectful.
We asked them just to move a little bit, but they didn't. They keep going right here in front of us. I don't think it's a big deal.
I went out and talked to the Karens and tried to get to the bottom of it as calmly as I possibly could, but they were immediately very rude to me. So I didn't think that it was right that they felt that the only thing that could be done in that situation was for my brother and his friends to skimboard somewhere else. I would also like to point out that these ladies that asked my little brother to move weren't even in the water. They were next to the water. I don't see why them skimboarding in front of them is a problem or why they would be so upset about it in the first place. Eventually, the Karens gave my brother's board back and decided to go and yell at somebody else or something along those lines. And then we figured to put this video in a positive light, we would give away a skimboard. So I went out on the beach in front of my house to some kid who had a more beat up skimboard than most and gave him a new board. JoogSquad skimboards. And actually haven't even sold any or given any away yet. And you were super cool. You got Jug written on your board, so I'm gonna hook you up, man.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Oh man, all these Karens, dude. Watching footage of Karens and breaking down their behavior is exhausting. I gotta give it to Charlie. Star Blast, still my favorite. This could quite possibly be the most wild Karen that has ever been encountered on any beach. My brother was doing a ghillie suit scare prank when he was like 14 or 15 years old, hiding in the bushes, jumping out, going, scaring people, it's funny. Not to Karen, it's not. Nothing is funny to Karen unless Karen says so. That made about as much sense as any of the Karen's arguments, so whatever.
Well, that wasn't very funny. Not the least bit.
It's just a Merry Christmas joke.
No Merry Christmas joke. No,
Why not?
that's not a f***ing Merry Christmas joke.
Okay.
That's how people get f***ing shot. You think I'm f***ing around?
Who's gonna bring a gun to the beach?
These f***ing 3 kids standing right in front of me. I'm walking up to the beach, and I'm walking here in this little walkway. And I'm standing here looking at the little f***ing 3 heads right now.
You have to do something.
And they have on camouflage. And the one jumps out of the bushes at me.
What?
Yes. Yes.
This is before when you got there?
Right here, right now. I'm standing here right now.
It's literally just a joke. We
A
didn't
joke.
harm you or anything.
Harm me?
What is wrong with these things?
Let me tell you, kids.
She's probably gonna call.
You guys have no idea what I have been through. You have 0 idea what I have been through. You f***ed with the wrong person. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
I'm not f***ing kidding.
We're sorry.
Yeah, you better be f***ing sorry. I mean it.
We're
Yes,
sorry.
ma'am.
You ever f***ing do that to any f***ing person, and somebody will take you kids down.
Alright, yes,
You
ma'am.
hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Damn straight.
Well, you have a wonderful time at the beach.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Every single one of you.
Yeah.
I knew who every single one of you are.
You don't know my name.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And I'm a concealed carrier.
Uh-huh.
You know what that means?
Yes.
You
No.
know what that means?
No, I don't.
Like
a
a
weapon?
Yeah, like a weapon. Do you know what? Tell them what that means.
It's
What does a
okay.
concealed carrier mean?
You could have a weapon.
That's right.
You
Are
could
you allowed to have a weapon on the beach?
Yes.
Yes. I'm legal. I'm legal to defend myself.
Well, I'm very glad you didn't
That's the
shoot my friend.
Constitution.
And I have defended myself. So fucking around with scaring a woman like me is a really bad idea.
Well, I'm glad we learned a life lesson.
Yeah, very good. Let me shake your hand, young man. And remember that lesson.
Yeah.
Remember that lesson. If this had been dark, you'd probably be dead.
She's trying to teach them a life lesson and somehow links them dressing up in ghillie suits and scaring people to getting life in prison, which to me doesn't make much sense. I don't see how that could ever be the outcome anywhere. If anyone were to potentially go to prison, it was her for shooting someone like she said she would have done if she had a gun. I don't think in any scenario 2 15-year-old kids, one in a ghillie suit, one with a camera, at the beach would go to prison for life in any situation. That's just me though. Sure, are my little brothers shitheads for scaring people? Probably. Am I a shithead for ghillie suit ding dong ditching people? Absolutely. Does that make us bad people? I don't think so. I think that we're just trying to make people laugh and, make people happy. And our intention is never to piss people off. It's never to make them angry. It's never to make them upset. We want to make people laugh and we want to inspire people to kind of just live life to the fullest and do whatever they enjoy. With that being said, you can never please a Karen. It's a fact. It's a fact. There's science behind that. So our final footage is the Karen who came in hot at the trampoline tower. Showed up, asked us if she could jump on the trampoline. We kindly told her no. Couple hours went by. Couple of wine coolers butt chugged later, she shows back up, drunk as shit, trying to get on our trampoline. We tell her no, 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 over and over again. At this point, nothing we said mattered at all. We could have been dressed as a police officer reading her Miranda rights, and I'm sure she would still come up with a reason why she is supposed to jump off of this trampoline. She kamikazes herself up, backflops onto the trampoline, nearly breaks her back, nearly causes a lawsuit, nearly hurts every single person within 10 feet. She is removed from the trampoline.
One at a time.
Karen, please. Karen, please. And we thought that was the end of it. We thought that that was the last time that we were gonna see Karen. No, of course not. Karens do not give up. Karens are persistent. Karens will go to great lengths to do what they want and to voice their opinions, even though they're wrong. So we built this trampoline tower, and it seemed ridiculous to let a woman that stated she was 50 years old, that was clearly drunk, jump off of the world's tallest trampoline into relatively shallow water. So after she was removed, got more drunk, came back, and was just like, I'm so sorry guys, I did not have a GoPro. It would have been the greatest footage of all time. Luckily we had a camera on the beach. Karen was just brute forcing her way, trying everything she can to get on this trampoline tower, to the point where Merrick had to RKO her off the trampoline tower multiple times. Roll the footage. After multiple body slams, the crowd has reached its peak in excitement and just started chanting Merrick's name. It was really just a beautiful sight to see. True American hero. Thank you, Merrick. Fuck Merrick. Oh, wow. What a video. Beach Karens, guys. If there's any other forms of Karens that you would like to see me cover, please comment down below. Shout out to Charlie Penguins O for the proper Karen breakdown. If you want to see this full interaction with the Karen, check out our last video, part 2 of the trampoline tower staircase, stairway to heaven into the ocean. Subscribe, like the video, or f yourself, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for a new video. Peace.